the presentation for tonight, and I wanted to take I wanted to take your I wanted to take book and pen, take a book and a pen, grab a book, grab a pen, and see how you could take notes. At the end of this presentation, I believe that you should have intelligent questions to ask. Yes, so don't just sit down there and listen. If you listen, there's tendency that you forget. But when you take notes of key points, you have good questions to ask, and these questions will help you to know how to maximize this opportunity to change the trajectory of your financial status. So thank you so much for us to welcome our presenter for tonight. Able to see you. It's another person, and the person of Mr. Intima Benison. As he comes up to take us on the presentation for tonight, please put your hands together, use the emoji to put your hands together. Let me see you putting your hands together. Comfortable comfort. I see you, Esther Mogu. I see you. How is Abia State? I see you, Mike Moloku. I see you, Augustine. I see you. Yes. Let's keep doing that. Let's keep this Wakumelu. I see you. Thank you so much. I have an amazing tonight we have an amazing guest. Like we have an amazing house. I appreciate the energy tonight, and trust me, we are in for something massive. Thank you. Okay. Over to you, sir. I don't know if you're online. The stage is yours, sir. Mr. Intima, if you're online, please.
Yes, I'm here live and direct. Good evening to you all. Please confirm you can hear me loud and clear. If you can hear me, please celebrate yourself tonight with the best emoji of yourself. Celebrate yourself if you are on this call tonight, because tonight we have a very powerful message for you. Something life transforming, something that is changing life. If you really want to, retire early and live life your own terms, I tell you, tonight, this information is for you. Thank you once again, my powerful leadership, Mr. Cheringo, for all you're doing. I can tell you, the sky is your starting point. Thank you so much for all you're doing. And super leaders like Madam Comforts, Madam Mike, all the super leaders on the call, please, I celebrate you all. You deserve the accolade. Thank you for all you're doing. I can tell you, if you continue this momentum, sooner or later, you will be celebrated. You will be celebrated always. You retire early and live life in your own terms. I have some co-hosts on the mic, on the call. Please be on alert to always admit people. Okay, be on alert to admit people. Okay, so what do I have for you tonight? My name is Benison Tima, as I rightly said. I'm just one of the gatekeeper. Yes, the gatekeeper to this great community, Pluto's Lab. And what is Pluto's Lab? Pluto's Lab is a blockchain fintech company that focuses on creating solutions that exist in blockchain space. I repeat again, Pluto's Lab is a blockchain fintech company that focuses on creating solutions that exist both in crypto space and in blockchain space. And if we look at this very clearly, we find that if you want to make a real money in this life, you must position yourself to solve real life problems. You must position yourself to do what? To solve problems, because there's a lot of problems that exist out there. So the more problem you solve, the more money you make. And this is the concept of Pluto's Lab. This is what we believe. So what are the problems that Pluto's Lab is solving? Let's take a little retro step back to the evolution of money. We all know that money has been evolving over the years, from barter system to gold and silver as stone, precious stone you can use to buy things. Of course, you know the challenges that existed while they were using barter system. We were not there, but we could just imagine how difficult it must have been transacting business at that time. Like you want to eat rice, you start walking around until you see someone that maybe have rice, but you have yam, you want to transact. It must have been very difficult transacting business at that time. And you also think of when they now start using gold and silver, they felt very relieved. Finally, I can actually go to the market and use this my gold or silver, this side of the world, they use car rates to the market and buy things. That was so much easier, much relieved. But look at it again. It itself has its own problem, which was, how will you define this small this gold, this small article that they can literally use to buy small things, like not just buy small cup of rice. How many class of give us? So you see, it must have also been challenging buying small things. How about where are you going to keep these things, these precious stones, so that nobody can find it? So if that also created that problem. To solve that problem, they did a bank where you can actually keep these precious stones as a safe place. Now, to solve that one, okay, to solve that problem, they needed a bank. Okay, so the bank came now, and you can actually keep this precious stone there. Bank will give you a voucher that shows that you have such number of golds with them, such number of silvers with them. However, this voucher that they start giving gradually become the paper money we need today, we have today. But it has its own problem too, in that at that time that gold was backed up by money, or money was backed up by gold, it had real value. It had real value. All right. But at some point, government now remove money from gold. Gold become a separate commodity. Money become a separate commodity backed up or regulated by the country central bank. So that time, you see that money was regulated by governments. Yes, it also had evolving. We know that with the time we used teller book, okay, from teller book to checkbook, from checkbook to what ATM card, from ATM card to bank wires, all right, and from bank wire to cryptocurrency. These are the evolution of money. It's evolving. But the question is, does money still need to evolve again? Is your money really working for you today? Whether you are investing using cryptocurrency as means of transaction, or you're using fiat currency. When I talk about fiat currency, I'm talking about government money, paper money, like naira, like gold, sorry, like dollar, like pounds or euros. Okay, so is it really working for you? If you are using crypto, for instance, you find that it has its own challenge. Most times, when you have it crypto, you want to use to buy commodity, you have to go and exchange it back to naira or back to a fiat currency before you be able to use it. That is a challenge. That is a challenge. And sometimes, when you want, on the process of changing it back to naira, you might end up losing it. You might end up losing it. That's another problem. Now, if you're also using naira for transaction, sometimes you want to send money to somebody outside the country, instead some days before you get to the person's custody. All right, so that's another challenge. That's another problem. So if you also look at it, sometimes because government are the one regulating the money, they put some kind of laws that makes it difficult for you to use our hard-earned money for free transactions. Say, for instance, some few years ago, when government wanted to change some currencies, they tightened all the circulation of money of naira, and we all know how it was. We start buying naira. Okay, so these are some of the challenges that is faced when you are transacting both naira, both fiat currency or cryptocurrencies. So then, because of this, what's the solution? Because I told us that Pluto's lab is solving solutions, okay, solving the problem that exists both in fiat currency and cryptocurrency. So what solutions does Pluto's lab have? Let's take let's go back to the crypto first and show you what are the solutions that Pluto's lab have created. I want to share my screen this last end and show you that solution. Please, if confirm, if you can hear me loud and clear, if my network is stable, you can hear me loud and clear. Can I get a good emoji from you? If you can hear me loud and clear, and can I get a good emoji from you? If you can hear me loud and clear. My network is stable. You can see my screen. Okay, great. What about the screen and screen? Can you see my screen right now? Can you see the wallet? Can you see the wallet? Great, 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 great. So this is it. So this was the first wallet that Pluto Lab created. Now I'm going to show you how this particular wallet is creating a solution that has not been there in the entire blockchain. This wallet in my hand right now is a Pluto's wallet, the very first Pluto's wallet that Pluto's Lab created. For now, there's no cryptocurrency, there's no crypto wallets that has no features. I don't know about tomorrow, but for now, as I speak with you today, there's no crypto wallet that has no features, and that's a big innovation. What are the features of this wallet? Before I tell the feature of this wallet, let me tell you the solution that this wallet is solving and the inspiration that gave birth to this solution. 2022, 2020, I want to send money to somebody. Okay, I was in my office and I had my students around me. I was trying to teach them something, and I also need to do a quick transaction. On the process of sending money to somebody, I lost $5,000 because I sent it to a wrong network. I remember I wasn't a novice at that time, and this is something I'll be teaching them, that you have to be careful when you're sending money to make sure that you cross-check the network you're sending money to. So because I was distracted, I made that mistake, and boom, maybe I send that money, it struck on me like, come, are you sure this network? Only for me to confirm, I sent that money to a wrong network. I lost $5,000 instantly. And there's no technology existing at that time that will allow me to get that money back. So if for those who are novice in cryptocurrency, if you're sending money from one network to another network, okay, you must make sure that it is the same network. Like I'm sending USDT, it has different network, maybe BEP20, Smart Chain, Polygon Chain, ERC20. Okay, they have different network. So you must make sure that it must tally with the network you're sending money to. If not, the money will disappear and it's gone for good. Okay, so that was the problem. That is the problem that exists in cryptocurrency space. So for now, before now, there's no solution that has existed. But Bluetooth Lab has been able to solve that problem by creating an app that allows you to send money from one chain to another chain. And if you make mistake and send money to a wrong address, you can access that money back. All you need to do is what? Export that your seed phrase to another wallet, and you'll be able to get the money back. For instance, I want to send money USDT to maybe Ethereum on base network, and I make this and send it on ERC20. All right, definitely that money has disappeared. But if I use Bluetooth Lab decentralized wallets, what I need to do is what? I use my seed phrase, go to MetaMask or Trust Wallet, and export my Bluetooth Lab decentralized wallet into Trust Wallet on that ERC20 network. You see that money will reflect. I can now withdraw it back. Hello, did someone understand what I just explained now? I try to come down in a level that everybody will understand what I mean now. Even if you're not in crypto, you should understand the concept. You understand the solution this have solved. Okay, because technology keep on evolving, and this is a milestone achievement by Bluetooth Lab that created a solution that had not been there before in the entire whole world, the entire blockchain. This is the only wallet that can actually recover money that was sent the wrong network, and this is a courtesy of what? Bluetooth Lab. Secondly, if you can also from Bluetooth Lab wallet, you can send money from one chain to another chain without bridging. And for those who are crypto trading, they understand what I mean by bridging. Okay, normally if you're sending money from one chain to another chain, you have to bridge. If not, that money will disappear, and it will disappear for good. But in this Bluetooth Lab wallet, you can actually do that thing. You can actually transfer money from one chain to another chain without bridging. Hello, friend. I don't need to get my point. So that is the second solution. Remember, I started by telling us that we have different problems that exist in blockchain space, but Bluetooth Lab is a blockchain fintech company that focuses on solving solutions. I just mentioned two solutions that one of our wallets has solved. But that is not all. There are a lot of other solutions. Follow me as I share my screen again to another wallet. This is CaviPay wallet. Now this CaviPay, all right, already is on iOS store, and if you're using Android, you can download it from our websites, okay, on Android APK. Okay, so this is the app here. This app here. This is one app that have been able to create a bridge between blockchain and fiat currency, between cryptocurrencies and fiat currency. All right, I'm going to show you what this app has done that have created a lot of solutions. Now, remember I mentioned about you want to send money, withdraw money from crypto, all right? Most often, you might end up losing that money, okay, because of a rigorous process that exists. Even if you want to go through P2P method, you can also be scammed through P2P method. So, at this point, you can use Pluto's Lab app to do those transactions without passing through another party. Just you and you, from your wallet straight to your bank account. From your wallet straight to what? Your bank account. No, you didn't hear me. From your wallet straight to your what? Bank account or to your cash. How is that possible? If you click on deposit here, you can actually deposit cryptocurrency here. You can see my screen. You can deposit up to 50 different cryptocurrencies into this app on deposit. Okay, and more crypto will be added subsequently. All right. Now you can also deposit Naira in this app. By the way, everything you can use your OPay Money Point app to do, you can do it with your CaviPay app. All the things that your fintech app does, you can do it with your what? With your CaviPay app. Plus, you can deposit crypto here and withdraw it as what? Naira instantly into your bank account. Under withdrawal, you can see you can withdraw crypto, you can also withdraw what? Naira. Whichever you want. Okay, whichever one is there, you can withdraw it instantly. So you don't need a top part again. So imagine if you have money in your crypto wallet, you just come to Pluto's Lab, CaviPay wallet, you copy the wallet address, you go to your wallet, MetaMask or Trust Wallet, wherever you have the money, you send the money here, you now send that money as crypto into your bank account directly. It will enter into your Zenith Bank, into your FCMB Bank, into your Money Point, any bank at all. Hello, friends, you get the concept here? Does it make sense to you? So no more P2P. If you are a crypto trader, can I have a crypto trader in the house? If you're a crypto trader, let me see an emoji. If you're a crypto trader, let me see an emoji. Let me know my audience, so I know how I'm talking. Okay, only one crypto trader here. There's only one person that have crypto here. Oh my God! So I'm talking to the wrong audience. Okay, so I know how to change my narrative. So it's only one person that have crypto here. Okay, only two persons. Oh no, just give me an emoji. Don't raise hands. I might not see you, everybody. Only two persons have crypto here. So it means that it's okay. So all right. So it means that many persons are not into crypto. All right, but this app is not meant for only those into crypto. So like I said, whatever you can use your normal app like Money Point, like OPay to do, you can use this app to do it. You can deposit money here and withdraw it into any bank account. You can also deposit money here and use our CaviPay card. This is a CaviPay card and withdraw it through POS machine or any ATM machine. You get my point? So you can actually send Naira here and withdraw it as Naira too through this card. But the sweeter part of it is that you can also send crypto into the app and withdraw it as Naira through the card. You didn't hear that one. You can load cryptocurrency into the app and you withdraw it through what? Naira. Using what? This card. I don't know if I'm talking to myself. If you really understand what this means, this is the highest top of innovation in the space for at the moment. Somebody said my network is very poor. I don't know if it's everybody that's explaining this. Is my network very poor or is the person that listens to me?
We are hearing you perfectly.
Okay, thank you so much. So please, you might need to change your location so they can hear me well as well. Thank you once again. So this is the solution we created. Now, another thing is that you can as well use your crypto to literally pay for services, to recharge your phone, to buy data, to pay light bills, TV subscriptions, and so many other bills. I'm not saying what you're going to do. I'm saying what you have already done. Okay, what you have already done. Okay, you can actually use your this thing to recharge your phone instantly without, okay, without a third party. That's what I'm talking about. Without a third party, without converting the money to Naira, you can use it directly to recharge your what? Your phone. Okay, That's what I'm talking about. So I can see, you can see my screen here. This one is USD. This is Naira. So I have Naira here. I also use USD here. I can use the USD here to recharge my phone. If I come this side, I'm using my Naira to recharge it. But I want to use my USD to recharge it so that you can see that I can actually use crypto to recharge phone directly. Okay. So I'll just want to use which one will I use? Let me use Pin. Sorry, what am I doing? I should use code. I should use my email. I'm using Pin. Sorry. Okay, so I just go to my email, copy the email and post here. Okay. Oh. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay. All right, so the recharge. So you can see, oh, I wish you can see this other pane. You've seen that successful, your balance is can do a time of this and that. So to recharge the phone. So my point is that you can use cryptocurrencies to recharge your phone directly. Instantly. That is one of the concepts we have created here. So same thing, you can use to pay light bills, can use to pay. Let me go back here. Another video, you can see different discos, all right? You can see different discos, just if I don't agree, can choose any of the one like a record here, can put my number and charge, prepay or postpaid, and I use my I can put my phone number, put the amount, and pay my electric bills instantly. This is a top-notch innovation. Using cryptocurrency to do these things, it has never been there before. It has never been there before. This is a new concept that you will see that you can use cryptocurrency to do. Then another thing is my card. Okay, under the card, you can see this is the card, which I'm showing you the physical part of it. Right, so it means that if I put this card into any POS machine, what? It will give you what? To give me Naira.
Please, I can't see your screen, or you are not sharing screen.
Oh, I'm sharing screen. I think others are seeing screen. Please, you all see my screen? If you are seeing my screen, can I get a good emoji? If you are seeing my screen, can I get an emoji? Okay, so others are seeing my screen, sir. Please check your phone. I need to log out and log in again. All right, good. So
okay, I can see it now. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. So that is this concept. Now, there are other things we have done. I started by showing us the challenge that exists in crypto space, and I also have been able to show you the solutions that we have created. Well, first of all, I suppose to show our app, the very first app we created, this last app, all right, and the features that are in that app. I also show you our own Pay app as well, with its own credit card, so debit card. This debit card is crypto that's inside it. It works in every POS machine and every ATM machine. And you can also use the app, the mobile app, to transact crypto straight to your bank account directly. But that is not all. There are more other things that we have done, which I also want to show you right away. Okay? Give me a minute. Let me share my screen from this other device and show you another great thing that we have done and also about to do that makes Pluto's Lab different from every other project you can think of. Okay. I think the screen is coming up. All right. Please confirm if you can see my screen. Yes, good. You can see it. All right. So on this, I have shown us the CaffePay app. I also have shown us a crypto black card, and these are the ones that are ready to launch. We also have our fintech and blockchain solutions. All right, these are microfinance bank and fintech bank. Okay, this is an innovation. Now, these services were created the card. We're creating it with our partner bank. Okay, Safe Haven Microfinance Bank and Pseudo fintech company. However, our own company, our own microfinance bank, Quick Asset Microfinance Bank, is still under waiting list with CBN. For past 7 months, CBN has not issued a new microfinance bank license. So that is why we are still on the waiting list. It's not as though we're not ready, but it's on the side of CBN. All right, so we're waiting patiently.
Please, sir, can you repeat that partner banks again, sir, please?
Okay, Safe Haven Microfinance Bank and Pseudo Fintech. Okay. So if you open your bank app, you can see them. They are just like Money Points and OPay. Okay, great. So now our own microfinance bank is still under review by CBN on the waiting list. So we hope that maybe by July or about they should open the embargo so that they can start issuing new licenses. But if we do not get new license, if we don't get our license, we'll end up acquiring already existing microfinance bank. At the moment now, we're talking with 5 microfinance banks that are ready to sell their own MFB without equity and assets. So we're acquiring their name and change it to our own name and continue our services. And then when this happens, there are a lot of other features, a lot of other solutions we are about to create. And one of them is creating a very first POS machine that integrates both crypto and fiat at the same time. Now, someone said, how possible? Why are you saying that this is going to happen? Why is that other bank haven't done that? Why do you think you'll be the first to do it? Hello, I've not done this one. Other bank haven't done it. We have the card right now, and what is inside is crypto, and you can put it into your any POS machine or any ATM machine, give Naira. So don't think that this is quite difficult to do. We already have, if we know we can do it, that's what we're still going to do it. So this is another thing that we're going to do that will make our bank different from every other bank that exists in Nigeria here. Okay, of course, already with what we have now, you can actually send money across the globe using our app, and the person will receive it instantly. And that you cannot do with other mobile app. With our app right now, you can send money to anybody in any part of the world. The person will receive it instantly. That is already innovation we have created. So instead of going through the Western Union money transfer, you can use our app to do it. You want to pay your student school fees in Canada, Australia, and any country, you don't need to bother going through those routes again. It takes under how many hours before you get there. No, instantly the person will receive it instantly and use that money instantly. You want to go to China to buy goods, we have the app for you. You can use this app to do those services. I don't think someone is actually getting the concept of what you have done. I don't think someone is getting the magnitude of what you have created. Because if you really understand this, you should be super excited about this opportunity. This is not something that is common. And don't look at it as a common thing. This is a big bridge between crypto and fiat. This is an app you can use for inter-border transaction instantly. It's working right now. This is what we are talking about. Now, shortly, you're going to have our digitalized workspace where you can actually build system for free because they buy our token and stake it. Okay. We also have our e-commerce store where you can shop a variety of goods and services using both cryptocurrencies and fiat currencies to shop in the store. We also have our exchange. Our exchange is the first decentralized exchange that you can actually trade both on spot and futures inside the exchange. And someone said, how can you place a futures trade in a decentralized wallet? Yes, I just said that. I'm not saying what you're going to do. I'm saying this one already is over 50% completed. If you go into our website right now, you see the blueprint of it. You see the skeleton of it. You just want to finish the back end of it. I mean, you can actually trade on futures, you can actually trade on sports using our decentralized exchange. The interface is the interface of centralized exchange. So it will just be like you're trading on Binance, you're trading on KuCoin or Mexi. But the money is not in the exchange. You can only connect your decentralized wallet into that app and trade. And you can disconnect your wallet anytime you want it. Hello, friend. Did you get my point here? There's no need of being afraid of the exchange is crashing. The owner of the exchange had died, or is looting money to support one war, or the company or the one country clamped down the exchange because they tweeted about a war going on in one country or the other. Hey friends, this thing, the era of being scared of an exchange has gone. Your Pluto's Lab is creating solution to that. You can actually trade in our exchange while the money is 100% in your custody. That is another solutions we have created. Nobody's getting my point here. For the game lovers, oh my God, you're going to play games and make a lot of money. So for those who know students in campuses, you can connect, students can play games here and be able to pay their school fees. And take notes, this is not gambling, this is not doing another bet. No, you're using your intellectual property to play the game. You see you're brilliant, you're smart, you can use that brain to make money. All right, by playing the game and win the game, you make a lot of money from it. Okay, so moving away from this, we also have something that we have created, something that is like a virus that is in the space and it has eaten deep into the bone marrow of so many persons, and we are creating that solutions. I don't know if you have ever lost money in an online scheme before. Many of us have done that. Now, the painful part of it is that not that we even we lost those money, because we introduced our well-meaning people into those businesses. Some persons' marriage has crashed because of failed business. Some persons have lost their lives because of that. Some persons went to prison because of that. So many problems have existed because why? They engage in one Ponzi scheme and the other. Now, I'm not blaming anybody here because you engage in those things. To survive in this Nigeria is quite difficult. Okay? It's quite difficult. However, what if you have a system whereby the money can actually be in your custody and you see how make a lot of money from the system? Let me show you what I mean. Pluto's Lab has created a smart contract trading bot. And these are smart contract trading bots allows you to trade in the crypto markets, but you are not the one placing the trade. So you do nothing. You are not the one engaging in the trade. You are not the one, spending your time scanning through the market or doing all those things. You are not lifting your finger at all. You are not lifting your finger at all. All into this was deposit into the smart contract trading bot. The smart contract trade for you, and you make a lot of money from it. How does that sound? Now, you are not giving Pluto's Lab your money. Your money is 100% in your custody. So you can actually withdraw this money anytime, any day you desire without seeking permission from anybody. You can withdraw this money anytime, any day you desire without what? Seeking anybody permission. There's something like it's staked for another 1 month, for another 12 months. You cannot withdraw it in the next 6 months. You cannot withdraw it in the next 2 years. No. Because see, your money needs to work for you anytime you need it. Imagine, okay, let me give you an example. You have money, but maybe someone very close to you needs money urgently, like life and death. But you have this money, but you can't access it because it was taken into one scheme or the other. Let's assume the scheme is sitting a nice one, it's sitting a genuine one, but you can't access that money. And because of that, the person might lose his life. How does that sound? So at that point, your money is not already working for you. There's no need of that money when the money cannot solve the problem that's meant for. So with this, our Pluto's Lab smart contract trading bot, you have access to your money anytime, any day you need it without anybody permission. In fact, Pluto's Lab doesn't even know how much you have because it's in a decentralized space. They don't have access. to withdraw their money. They can only place a trade on the pool, okay? But they don't have access to make any withdrawal. So you are the only one that have access to make a withdrawal from the account. The concept is something like mom account. I don't know if you know mom account or palm account. Of course, those that trade FX should be aware of this I'm talking about. So Pluto's Lab has designed something like that that actually allow you to trade and enjoy that kind of market without a third party. Now, how is it designed? How is it designed? The way it's designed is that when they trade for you, whatever profit that is realized is going to be shared in proportion to the amount you deposited. For instance, you deposited $1. From $1 to $100, the profit will be shared 70-30. So 70% goes to the company, you get 10% of the profits. Now, this 70% that comes to the company, all right, the influencers are going to be shared 10% of it among the influencers. About 40% of it goes back to the liquidity of Pluto's token. If you know what it means, Pluto's token got about 40% of it. That is meant to keep on growing the token, to keep on flying to the moon. Then others will be shared among the investors, because Pluto's Lab have investors. If I check on this call, I will have 1 or 2 investors here. So they're going to earn dividends from the investment into Pluto's Lab as the shareholders of Pluto's Lab. And guess what? You too, you still have the opportunity to compound on the shareholder of Pluto's Lab. And you guess what? You know how much this thing can mean? This can run to millions of dollars. Imagine all these Ponzi scheme people engage in. Give them 6 months, they earn billions of dollars that are created in the space. Okay? But imagine a system like this that you have 100% control of your money. Imagine how much it can be generating every month. Okay? So give it like 6 month time, this can be turned up to maybe $500,000 as a profit made for the company. Now, imagine if you have 0.1% share of the Pluto's value. Imagine if you have 2%, 2% share. No, 2% share is small. That is about $20,000. Imagine if you have 0.2% or 0.5%, which is $5,000, as a shareholding of Pluto's Lab. That means that you're having about 0.5% of $500,000. Do your calculator and find out what I mean. No, nobody's getting my point. Let me turn my calculator so you get my point. Say Pluto's Lab made $500,000, okay, dollars as a profit, maybe in a quarter. All right, only on trading board, so not as a whole. Now, and you share as a shareholder, your shareholding is at 0.5%, maybe you invested $5,000 into the space. So times 5%, that's how much? $25,000. Hello, $25,000 as a dividends. This is not the coin. This is not the token that you are holding. No, this is not other dividends you are holding. This just for maybe for the board alone. Hey friend, are you getting a sense of what I'm talking about? So if you have the opportunity to become a shareholder of Pluto's Lab, that is the best financial decision you can do for yourself. That is the best financial decision you can do for yourself. Even if it's 0.1%. You wake up tomorrow morning, you say that Pluto's Lab shares is sold out. Today I had a meeting with somebody, and the person was talking about investing $200,000. Yes, sir. $200,000. Pluto's Lab don't have that number of shares again. So you can wake up tomorrow morning and you hear that the shares is off on the table. Friends, you can't do anything again. It's gone, it's gone. You can't call it back. And that's going to be one of the most painful things that will happen to anybody that is on this call. You're hearing this information and you're unable to buy it. And few months after now, you hear from this and that Pluto's Lab dividends have been shared. And some people that had just $1,000 made like $10,000 as dividends from share. It's going to be so painful. By all means, make sure you have, even if a token or 0.1% share of Pluto's Lab. Even if you don't have money, you still have a means of being a shareholder of this. Also, if you connect people that buy the shares, you can convert your earnings into either as cash, which you in that time you forget it, you go to the toilet and steal it out, it ends. Or you can use it to get a token, Lotus token, which is the cryptocurrency token. Or better yet, you use it to get the shares of the company. This is the best decision one can ever do for himself. Imagine you had the opportunity to become a shareholder of Money Points. Imagine you when the meeting, like you have meeting right now, when Money Points were talking about their shares, when Open were talking about their shares, when they have not even gone viral, when nobody knows about them, and you could go get these shares with peanuts. And now they are global branch. Right now, they are the highest GDP bank in Nigeria now. I'm talking about OPay. Go and check. The annual GDP is top notch. Even if you have 0.01, 0.01, not 0.1, not 0.1, 0.01 of the shares, you are made for life. That's the opportunity I have for you tonight. And somebody will miss it. Because let's move ahead. Sorry. I think I'm getting too emotional. But if you really understand what I'm talking about here, this is opportunity that you don't want to miss for anything. Now, let's go back to the bots. All right. You have up to, if you rented from $100 to $499, the share value is going to be 60-40. 60% goes to the community. Sorry, 60% goes to the company, which part of it to go to the shares of the company, the investors, and the other one go to the IPOs, that's independent business owners, the affiliates, and the other one goes to the programmers. Okay. Then other ones go to the coin itself, because that's major one. Major one goes to the coin to keep on growing the liquidity of the coin. Then if you invested for $500 above, the profit is going to be shared 50-50. But note that in this one, the money is not in the hand of the company, it's in your hand. So it doesn't like you wake up with money, you see a 404, say they crash. No. Company crashes because you have given out your hard-earned money to them, and they have gotten enough, and they come up and tell you something happened and they want to go on maintenance. But if the money was to be in your hand, trust me, they will still be here tomorrow. And so that is the kind of system that Pluto's Life has built that makes it so transparent that you can stay here to next generation, next decade. You can stay here to pass off to our children and children if this system thing continues. Now, how do you make money residually come from here? I've shown us, well, I spent enough time talking about the products and the services of those labs. If you decide to share this opportunity to people, do you make money from it? Yes, absolutely. You make a lot of money. If you the card, to get the card, to order for the card, it costs you only $55 to order for the card. Now, this $55 is not just the card you're getting. In fact, the card is almost like a giveaway prize. All right. You get the card, shipped to your doorpost. Okay. You also get about 50 units of our token. That 50 or 40 units of our token, okay, created to you. Then you also get access to the smart contract trading bots. Okay, you also get access to the smart contract trading bot. So you're having these three things all together as one with just a token of what? $55 only. Okay, only. Now, if you sell this card, people bought into it. So people use your link to order for the card. Instantly, you make $6. As you can see my screen, you make $6 as a direct bonus. Second generation, $1.4, 60 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, 7th generation drip. That is on the card. Okay, these are people that ordered for the card instantly have access to our smart contract trading bots. Now, so when we trade for them, the profit that will be generated from them, okay, they're also going to be shared every month. This is what we call residual income. It's no longer one-off, because if I order for this card and you get paid because I use your link one-off, until I order again in 2028 before you get another one. Okay, But if I deposit money into the smart contract and they're trading for me, every single month, you're going to be having something paid to you. Every single month, you're going to be making money from the smart contract. Every single month. This is what they call residual income, friends. This is what the real money is. This is the juicy part of the business. So, friends, by all means, make sure you order for your card today. And make sure you send your link to as many persons as possible. Just share your link to all your contacts. When you share your link to them, tell them, order for this card. I don't know how to explain it to you, but register first. Then join this meeting tonight and get more information on how to benefit from it. Don't explain too much. Just invite them to listen to this Zoom meeting. If you're in Port Harcourt, tomorrow being Thursday, we're going to have an in-person meeting. Mr. Cherengo is going to drop the address for that meeting, in-person meeting, so you can ask more questions, understand this thing. Don't come alone, friends. Don't come alone. Come with your friends. If you don't have friends, come with your enemies. If your enemies make money, they will not be enemy again. You hear what I said? If you don't have friends, come with your what? Your enemies. When they make your enemies make money, they become your best friends. After all, popular musician sang it. Okay? Your enemies tomorrow can be your best friend today. So, friends, let's make this money. There are many other ways to make money here. Okay, when you get up to VIP rank, when you have sold up to 1,000 cards, you enter into a liquidity pool of 1% global shares. That's a lot of money. Okay, now the other rank, okay, IPO incentive rank, that they sell out to 100 cards, you earn $106. Okay, $106. It could be items or cash. Okay, there are many other ranks up to the level deep of to $163,000, where you can even have cars and houses from incentives. So there are a lot of incentives here. Friends, this is what we have for you tonight. I'm sorry I've taken much of the time. We don't have too many okay, Cherigo. Okay, so we might just take one or few questions. Cherigo, please. I'm sorry I took more time than necessary. I'm happy to always serve. I'm happy. Thank you for the opportunity you gave me to serve tonight. And if you get any value, please celebrate yourself for being on this call tonight. Once again, my name is
If you're
Benson
there
Chuma.
online, if you got value from tonight's meeting, please put your hands together. If you got value from tonight's meeting, please put your hands together. Yes, yes. There's some music. I see you. Some of us just join this meeting and start sleeping. Yes. Augustine Chukwu, I see you. Let me sure you are awake. So that we are in, so that when we go to church, it's as though they just go and blow you buoys, you start sleeping in church. So I want to be sure that you are awake. Don't just be, some of you are just waking up now, some people have slept. Okay. I see you. Blessing. It's okay. I don't see you, Kwanu. I see you. Okay. Thank you all for your time tonight. I believe that you got value. And you must have heard something, noticed something we've done tonight that have actually added value. And if you know you got value from tonight's presentation, I want you to go to the chat box and type value. Yeah, go to the chat box and type value. Value. Money flows to value and value alone. Yes, money flows to value. The only people that get